arrived at Wotton-on-Edge the second time this week. I was here yesterday, obviously. Right, okay, my single room. I did actually, I've had lots of time to kind of have a look and see what I'd actually booked. No, okay, single room. Some of them look quite quirky and whatever. Always difficult to know how big they're going to be. So I'm going to show you around my tiny little single room. This is the door of the flat. Oh, I mean room. So you walk in. Okay, nice mirror there. This is not a single room. Nice big double bed, and there's a seating area. I've got a sofa in my little single room, a double bed in my single room, and a sofa in my single room. Nice desk, TV. I don't know what's on there, but you know, bathroom or shower room. Very, very. Oh my God! How many knobs do you need? That's gonna be fun trying to work that one out. Anyway, they come out all over the place. It's like a jacuzzi and a shower. You know, it's wow. It's like a goodness me. Anyway, nice towel place thing. Wash basin. I'm going to do some washing. I think. Yeah, nice, and yeah, kind of around the corner. So you kind of go, yeah, very large, well, largish toilet and bathroom and thing, and nice coffee stuff. Room with a view of the garden. It did actually say it's going to be a garden room, and a nice tree out there. Hope no one climbs up there in the night. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to be quite nice this evening. Right, and I have mentioned that I've got 2 new diaries for this year, calendars, and the good thing is they're actually you can use them every year because they don't have days of the week on it. So great, more clutter, brilliant. So this is the first one. As I say, one's kind of a funny one. This is the funny one. Well, they're both quite funny, I suppose, really. 365 days with my bossy cat. I don't have a bossy cat. I don't have a cat. So if I did, right. So January the 1st. Oh God, pages are stuck together. There we go. Right. So there's nothing so beautiful as a sleeping cat. That's not very bossy, is it? That's cute. Oh, isn't that lovely? Yeah. Right, so the other one is 365 happy days. A happy thought for every day. So hopefully today's going to be a happy one. Right, so nothing is worth more than this day. Isn't that lovely? Oh, and I'm loving this little mini apartment. I've been here, gosh, what's time now? I've been here about 6 hours. So, yeah, it's really cool. High ceilings. I can't really tell on that, but but yeah. Anyway, so today's hike. Very, 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 very short. In fact, it came up on the tracking as over 6 miles, but half of that at least was me kind of just wandering around Wotton-under-Edge around the town, yeah. So it basically I can describe today's hike, today's mini hike, in great detail. It was, yeah, basically, oh yeah, it's funny actually, because I basically kind of left my room. Obviously, I think I said in a previous video, I'm pretty sure I was the only person staying there that night. In fact, I think I was the only person in that building last night, unless anyone, you know, the staff kind of sleep on site. I've got no idea. But if so, that's very trusting of them, isn't it? But, you know, I could have... Actually, no, he did say something about the pool room. And he said, well, you know, you can spend all night just playing pool if you want, or something. So it's all yours. So, yeah. So I locked my room, wandered downstairs, no lights on. The bit that goes into the bar was all... It was kind of... There was a board across. I kind of looked in the bar, couldn't see anyone. I'm like, oh, how am I going to get out here? Suddenly realised, oh, I've got 2 keys in my key ring. It took me a while to suddenly decide, yeah, I can get out. They've not locked me in. Well, they have, but I've got a key to get out. So, and I just deposited the key in as kind of a post box, mailbox outside. So I just put the key in there, and I just texted them just to say that I'd left the key there. Yeah, so no rain at all when I was hiking today. I wandered up just kind of wandered up the upper path. On the map it's called Wood Lane, but it's a very short path, so a very kind of rural woodland path. Got up the top of there, and it's like, oh, it leads up to the tower. Where's the tower? So, because I just went along the path, and I suddenly realised, looking at the map, it's like, oh, well, I've just bypassed it. But I managed to get round. As you can see from the pictures, I did actually manage to get round, so that was fine. Didn't walk up there. There are lots of families there today, and it's like kids kind of running up and down. And I just, you know, so I start walking up. I'm not going to have loads of kids just to negotiate when they're on their way down. So I thought, you know, I'd just take pictures, and yeah, it's all nice. Then I just kind of wandered over. What was it called? Something really funny. Nibbly Knoll. When I first saw that on the map yesterday, I thought it said Nibbly Knob, and I thought, that's interesting, but no, it's Nibbly Knoll. So just wandered over there, ended up in some woodland, what's it called, Westridge Woods, all very nice, loads of paths in there. And then I found Jubilee, Jubilee Clump, and yes, it's, yeah, as I expected, it was a clump of trees, and it had a wall around it, so it's obviously some sort of like landmark, local landmark. Lots of people wandering now, and I saw loads of families, dogs, you know, whatever, today. This is all very nice, and so from there, it was really just the descent into Wotton-under-Edge. So I wandered down. I was trying to be as slow as possible, and but I was still like about 2 hours early for checking in. So I just had to wander around the town really. Didn't find a cafe or anything that was open. Wander around the town really. Didn't find a cafe or anything that was open. A few pubs, including this place actually there, the Swan Hotel that I'm staying in. And but you know, that I just got a few bits. There was a Tesco Express that was open, and also a Co-op up the road. Went into Tesco's and just bought a few bits and pieces, and then I was just like sitting outside, and it's like, oh, I've got about 10 minutes, and it started peeing down. So I thought, oh, good timing, let's just walk up the road. And you know, I kind of walked in. Then I walked up the road, and I suddenly realised I'd left my pole behind. So oh, that's, yeah. I suddenly realised it, you know, it wasn't with me. So I went back, and that was, you know, it was just after 3 by the time I got to the hotel. And as me expecting a single room, as I said earlier, wandered in here, and it's like, oh my god, it's like a suite. Like a mini suite. It's lovely, you know. I'm sitting on the sofa at the moment, so here I am. So tomorrow's hike's going to be a bit longer today, but that's not difficult really, is it? Because it's so short today. It's going to be, I think it's about 8 or 9 miles tomorrow. So to a place called Dinmartin or something. yeah, it's a random little village again. So near Old Bree Hill, apparently. So yeah, that's it's, weather should be okay tomorrow as well. Might even have a little bit of sunshine. I mean, I saw where the sun was most of today, or most of the time, you know, that I was outside anyway. You could actually see, you know, when it's really cloudy, and you can see like this kind of glow, bright glow coming through. So that's obviously where the sun is, kind of a little bit like the moon, but it wasn't. So I'm going to go to bed now, and yeah, it's I'm actually quite tired. You know, I shouldn't be really, because it was such a short. I mean, I didn't really stay up that late last night. You know, it was just gone 1. And this is really cool actually, because the like the guy who showed me a room in the last place in North Nibley, he did actually say, I think he was quite pleased that I kind of came down, so he didn't have to worry about me trying to sleep through the noise. And he said, you know, it's going to go on to about 1 o'clock, so I put you around the back of the pub, away from the noise, but it should be finished by about 1 o'clock. And I'm still up, and it's like 12:58. Suddenly, it just went quiet, and no noise of people leaving the pub or anything. So it's almost like people just teleported away. It's really weird. So, and I just fell asleep. Maybe they were just like hanging around, and I fell asleep, and then that's when they went. I was in a coma by then. But anyway, better go, and yeah, have another nice night's sleep, and another fairly short hike, but longer than today. Fairly short hike tomorrow, but longer than today's hike.